Alright, welcome to another update video. Today we've been actually working on the case. Of course, we went to the store and bought some things as well, which I'll show you in a second. As you can see at the bottom, we actually drilled the holes for the radiator, for the bottom fans actually. So the fans will be on the bottom, the radiator will be on top of that, so the radiator will be connected to the case through the fans. We decided to keep these PCI brackets in the back, just to make it easy.
We'll fill them up though.
Yeah, we'll fill them up with the brackets, so the PCI slots will be filled up with the brackets. And I think that's it for here. Oh yeah, we have the cable management holes which I made. Kept something here for stability, and we have another hole here, an extra one that I made. These were a few smaller holes, and now we just made one big one. Maybe we might make one here, but I don't think it's necessary. You can probably just let the graphics card cables come through here anyway. Alright, what else have we been doing? As you can see, he made, and that is not the window, that is actually, wait a second, for the wooden frame go round. So we'll have the wooden frame go like that, and then we'll have our white acrylic we put up here. We'll drill a couple of holes through these edges here and make sure that the wood is connected to the side panel. And this is one thing that we still have to think about. For we need some screws for that. So that's the only thing that we might have forgotten today. But yeah,
wheels. We need wheels.
And we need some feet actually for the case, but we also have an ID for that. No, so that's this is the side panel, and you should turn it correctly. Actually, like that,
sorry.
Perhaps. So that's actually going on the case with no U channel, so just a clean cut like that, and that's actually gonna look quite sharp. I think you can put it in front of the case if you want. Yeah, and then take the front panel. Yeah, like that. We kind of get a nicer view of what everything's gonna look like. So yeah, I think that's all gonna look really nice. Yeah. So on top here, that's one thing that we're gonna do now. Let's make another hole here for the top 29mm fan, and that's actually it. So for now, that's the update. And oh yeah, I'm gonna show you what I bought. So basically, this is all the residue from metal, by the way. It's a lot of residue. These are all the screws that we bought. So these are the ones that we're gonna use to fasten the front panel to the case, as well as the top fan that we'll use in the top there. So we'll be using these and these bolts for connecting the front panel. Alright, see you guys in a next update video.
Record set.
It's gone. Alright, so this is probably the last part of this update. And maybe for a while, we're not sure yet when you're gonna get together again. Because we're both going on vacations, I think, or at least I'm going on vacation soon. I don't know about you.
Just continue.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but if I continue, my videos are going to be too short and people are going to complain that it's too short. Yeah, now, as you can see, we've actually made some good progress here today. So, we're going to have a look at front panel first. So, we have these screws in. These are actually just in like that, loose, not tight or anything. This is just as a demo for you guys. So the front panel will be like this, and we'll have the DVD writer or whatever we'll get in here in the bottom, and on top here we'll have the fan controller, which is included with the SignPro hybrid power supply. So that will go in here, and then we'll make one more cable management hole here in the bay. If you can film that, I'm not sure. And
let's get
so one
close.
Cable management hole here for the cables for the fan controller. And that's it. Now on the top here we have actually made, as you can see, a hole for the top 92mm fan, and we're gonna have this mesh in the top. So yeah, that's gonna look really nice. This is the mesh. So on top here, also with these kind of screws to have a certain amount of unity, you know, no normal screws, because this looks a lot nicer. Alright, so on the side here we have a window, straight edges, no round things. We're not going to use U-channel. This is just going to be a clean cut like that. It's going to get painted, and the acrylic will go in here. This will be clear acrylic, no color. And on the inside, we have the cable management holes. We have the fans on the bottom for the rads. We have a fan here as intake. We have a hard drive bay. The back will have a 120mm fan. The top will have the power supply, and that's basically it for now. The feet of the case, we're gonna make those as well, probably in the next update or by the next update, and that will be probably one of the final things until, well, before we start sanding everything down and start painting. Now on the other side, and this is part of the cable management, there's a hole here, and it's not exactly the hole yet that's gonna need to be. I just made one hole very quickly, as you can see. No, it's a little bit like that.
Shake it.
Yeah. But I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger here still, so this hole, you know, that will have cables going like that. And also I'll make it a little bit bigger here, just against the edge here, because the edge is this wooden frame that we made that'll go up here. And quickly look in here. Let me take something really quick. In one of the updates, you saw that we bought this acrylic, so we'll cut a part of this acrylic out. Not really sure how big yet, but the acrylic will go here, and that will actually be the new side panel. Alright?
It will look awesome.
Yeah, it will look awesome. And you might be able to see some cables through the acrylic, but probably actually you won't, because this is matte acrylic. No. So that's it for this side panel, and that will actually be the cable management system that I kind of invented here. And yeah, looking at the back, you know, we see the 120mm fan. We made sure we didn't hit these rivets. And yeah, the fan that we're going to be using in the front is this one from Sigmatech, but I took off the sticker. If you compare this to the original, well, another one, this one has a sticker, so in the front we don't have this little sticker, so it'll be a lot nicer to see. Maybe I'll do that with the other fans. Maybe we might do that with the other fans. And we'll put these here in the back together with a fan grill. So it's going to look really sharp, and we can still use the case lock apparently. So that's all going to be looking really nice. This Casemod is coming together like we planned, and with the, you know, the water cooling inside, it's going to look really nice with the power button and everything. It's going to look really sharp. So yeah, I hope you guys stay tuned on the mod and on other videos as well for CCReviews. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Alright, and welcome to another update video. We're a day after all the other videos that you just saw, and all the other updates. So Thomas isn't here right now, he's at home. I'm probably playing Minecraft or Team Fortress 2, I don't know what he's doing right now, or playing with his cat, or just eating, whatever, doesn't matter. We're here, and I made a couple of, well, I just worked a little on it. Didn't do that much today, but what I did do was make sure or finish the front panel. So this front panel is finished. What I also did was make sure that it doesn't come off, so it's all connected, as you can see. So yeah, the screws are all in, and it looks very sharp, very sleek, and I think this is gonna look really awesome in the end. What I also did was make sure that the fan controller will fit, and the fan controller will go up here. I don't have a DVD writer yet, but that will also go here. But yeah, that's it. We have the fan controller here, and I think that looks quite okay. If you have any comments about it, let me know. More than that I didn't really do today. But it was hard enough getting the front panel on because there were rivets. There are rivets on the front metal plate, so I had to make sure that there was some room for those rivets in the wooden front panel. Yeah, so the wooden front panel would connect nicely to the side panel here, which it does now, and that looks also really nice. You know, if this is all gonna be the same color, this is all gonna get sanded down, gonna get primer on it, and then the final color, so the outside is gonna be white, and yeah, then it's all gonna look like the same. You know, no wooden difference here. So I think it's gonna look a lot more sleeker then. Now, I've had a lot of questions, and one question after another. Why do you use a wooden front panel? Why not metal? Whatever, you know. All the questions, or most questions, are about the wooden front panel. Why did we do that? Well, it's very simple. If you have a lot of wood lying around, like still have some wood there, for example, I have much more. Well, then you use that. You don't go spending another 20 euros on an aluminum or a metal sheet that you would have to start cutting in. And you know, I think it looks also nicer with wood. It's easier to work with. And also, another point and very important thing about that is, it would have been just a metal plate. A sheet of metal is like that thick. What that then happens is that the front bay, you know, the DVD writer and fan controller would be even deeper in the case. The problem with the DVD writer then would be that it would take up a lot of space here, making sure that there's less space for the power supply's cables to come out and get routed to the other side of the motherboard tray. So that is why we also went for wood. But basically, the main reason is we had it lying around. We are actually on the budget, except for, you know, it might not look like we're on a budget because you have all the sponsored things here, like the Silent Pro hybrid power supply, which is actually a 200 euro power supply. We have like for water cooling parts for 200 euros, but they're all sponsored by Coolmaster and by EKW, and we're also sponsored by IT Service for a big part. They gave us a big reduction on the price for everything that we got from them, so yeah, you have to take note of that. But other than that, next to the sponsored parts, we don't really have much money that we can put in the case. So, wood, that's why we went for wood. And I think the result is good with this, and oh, I tripped. I made it wooden. Planks fall down here, whatever. But yeah, that's answering that one big question that many people ask. And yeah, I think that's actually all I have to say for now. I'm thinking right now, is there anything else? Actually, I don't think there is, only that this is probably the last update for a while on this Casemod project, as I'm going on vacation, and then we can't work on the mod, of course, because I'll be not in this country. And yeah, right after when I'm back, we'll continue and we'll start making the feet. What we're gonna do then is also make sure that there's a cable management hole in the side here. We're gonna make sure that the holes for these for the 5¼ inch devices are also made, because now we can't use the original holes because it's also already a bit more to the back. So you know, these devices will be a bit more to the back. I gotta speak a little slower because my English is getting worse if I speak too fast. Anyway, the devices will be a bit more to the back, positioned a bit more to the back, and that means that we can't use these original holes, so we have to make new ones for the DVD writer and the fan controller. So that, and the little cable management hole there for the fan controller cables. And then on the other side, I also not yet done with that, but you see that I did cut a little bit in the metal sheet there, or in the side panel. That's because I was enlarging the entire. I'm gonna make this bigger, this hole, so I can do better cable management, because now it's not big enough. I noticed, so I'm gonna make that bigger, maybe I might still do that today if I have some time left today. I'm not really sure. But yeah, now it's not finished. You see that this is not what it should be. So yeah, don't really look at that yet. But yeah, I think I should actually put this next to that for a second. You have an idea of how thick it will be. Now it will be higher, of course. Now I can't really make it go higher. But yeah. So this was the update. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have questions or comments, leave them in the comment area. If you have a request for something, like, you know, something we should explain in the next video, or a request for review or whatever, also leave it in the comments. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.